Hey, what's up, everybody? This is RBT coming at you with my Alabama Western Carolina preview video. Don't even know really why I'm doing a video about this because it's Western Carolina, and it's bad enough to play an FCS school this late in the season. But I mean, the thing about this game is it's not just any FCS school. It's Western Carolina. Look at Western Carolina. They're 1-9. They're 1-9 in FCS play. They haven't played one FBS school, but they're 1-9. Their only win is against Mars Hill. Have you ever heard of Mars Hill? No. That's not even an FCS school. That's probably like a Division III school. And that's their only win of the season. They're 1-9, and this is their last game of the year. So this game's gonna get ugly. I don't even know if we're gonna play. We might play our starters for a series or two, but I mean, our players, granted, they're beat up. I mean, we're coming off of two really tough games against LSU and Texas A&M. I mean, our players do need rest for the Iron Bowl because anything can happen in the Iron Bowl. I mean, Auburn can come out and play like the best team in the world and beat us somehow, but I'm not going to say that because that will jinx us. But I mean, it's possible. So our players really do need to be rested. So I see us playing like maybe one or two series, and then our second string will come in, and we'll be able to score at will with our second string because they're that bad. I'll go ahead and go through the Western Carolina schedule just to tell you how bad they are. They're 0-8 in conference play, and they play in the Southern Conference in FCS. Lost. Well, I take it back. They did play Marshall week 2. And they lost 52-24. And then they go into their FCS schedule. They lost to Wofford 49-20. Lost to Sanford 25-21. Lost to Furman 45-24. Lost to Georgia Southern 45-13. Lost to the Citadel 45-31. Lost to Elon 42-31. Lost to Appalachian State 38-27. And lost to Chattanooga 45-24. And some of you might come on here and say something about the Georgia Southern game, how they came out and scored 21 points on us. And I think it was the same week of the season last year when we played Georgia Southern. But like I just said, there's difference between Georgia Southern and Western Carolina. Georgia Southern was ranked like number 2 in FCS polls when they played us last year, and they played really tough. They had a triple option attack, and we weren't ready for it. And well, and if you want to say something about Georgia Southern, Western Carolina lost to Georgia Southern by 45-13, like I said. So this game will get ugly. I don't think we scored more than 50 points because we'll be playing with our third string by then. But I'll go ahead and give you a score. I'll go 48-0. There's no way Western Carolina will score on us, I think. But since I have some time to talk, I'll just give you the scenarios real fast that we can make a national championship game. This week's going to be slow for me, for real, because I have this game, which isn't a real game. And then you got my Titans, which I usually make a video for on Wednesday. They have a bye week, so I won't be making a video for them. And I do have an update that I'll probably make tonight, and which is going to be Monday night. I'm making this on Monday and upload this on Tuesday, but I do have an update. I'm going to make a few videos of something particular in the next few days, but that'll be an announcement. I'm not sure if too many of you will be interested in it, but it is what it is. I want to make videos for it, and I will for a few days. But the only scenarios for us to make the national championship game is the less complex scenario is that USC, the University of Southern California, wins out the rest of their games. That's because got to play UCLA, and then if they play UCLA, if they win against UCLA, they'll be going to the Pac-12 championship game, which means they'll play Oregon again. So if they can beat Oregon, that knocks them out of the title chase. And if USC wins out the games, they also got to play Notre Dame, so that knocks them out. We need 2 of those teams to lose for us to go to the national championship game. So if USC can beat both of them, we'll be going in. And that doesn't leave us an easy task either. We still have to play Georgia in the SEC championship game, who's been playing really, really good football. And what else? So Kansas State, they have 2 pretty tough games left. They got to play Baylor, then Texas. Baylor can score some points, and they did play Oklahoma tough last week, but I'm not sure if they have a chance to beat Kansas State. But it is at home, so for Baylor, so that could be a decisive factor there. It's at night too, so that could be scary. And then Oregon, they got to play Oregon State, or they got to play Stanford this upcoming week, because it'll be a tough game for them. And then Oregon State, which will be a tough game for them, and then possibly USC. So that's a tough 3-game stretch where they're not used to. So maybe you could see a loss coming out of one of those 3 games. And then you got Notre Dame. He's got to play Wake Forest, which will probably play him tough because USC wins every game really close, and then you got to play USC, which I think more than likely USC will beat them. Hopefully, anyway. But that's our three chances, and it's we don't control our destiny anymore. And that's the bad thing about losing an opportunity like that, is because if we keep winning out, we have no worries going to the national championship game. But since we lost, we need other things to happen like we did last year, so that kind of sucks. But it is what it is, and you just got to play the waiting game. And if we don't make it, we don't make it. We'll still make a good BCS bowl. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and sorry there wasn't too much to talk about because it's Western Carolina, so I went ahead and shed some insight on that. So I'll see you guys later, and subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, roll Tide, go Sox, and go Titans to you. I'll see you guys later.